Hey everybody, it's Jerry Rasco here again with another M Squad update video for you. Today we're going to do a character profile on another member of the M Squad team. This time it's going to be Nova, and we're going to talk a little bit about where Nova started and where he is at this point in time with the new book. I'm also going to have the trailer for M Squad number 1 at the end of the video. In that, it does include the URL for the Kickstarter campaign that is going to be launching on May 1st, which is only a couple of days away as of the recording of this video. I also want to take a few minutes here to tell folks about Kickstarter for those of you who are unfamiliar with the platform and how I'm utilizing it. So one of the ways that we could go about making a comic book, which is the most traditional way, is to generate all of the work, all the art, everything we need there, and then print a set number of copies of the book. So let's pretend I printed 100 copies of M Squad number 1. Now the job for me is to go out and sell all 100 copies of that comic. However, I have no idea how many people are going to buy it. So maybe I overprint it. Maybe I don't sell all 100 and I'm left holding on to a number of copies. Or on the flip side, maybe it's a smash hit and I haven't printed enough and now there's demand and I have to go back and print more. With Kickstarter, this is allowing us to do essentially a pre-order. People will, once the campaign launches, you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to pick what you'd like to get in the campaign, meaning there's multiple covers to choose from. There's some options about whether you're getting something with a sketch on it versus something not with a sketch, whether you want something with what's called the trade dress, which is the logo, or just the artwork on the cover. Whatever you prefer, there's options for you. Then I take all that information, the campaign goes for 45 days, and I know exactly what I need to get printed. So this is the best way for me to interact with you as the consumer, as the customer, and as the fans on what it is you're looking for. The other cool thing about Kickstarter is that it's set around a goal. I have a financial goal that I would like to see achieved with this campaign. So if we do not reach that goal, if there's not enough backers, then everybody who has pre-ordered is charged nothing. You get all of your money back, and so there's no risk to you as the consumer. If we reach the goal, then everybody gets what they ordered. If for some reason it's a great hit and we do better than what the goal was, there are things called stretch goals. And the stretch goals then become unlocked. And not only do you get the comic book that you ordered, but you also get extra stuff for no additional cost. So, for example, one of the things that we're doing in a stretch goal are trading cards. So I'm currently working on the artwork for these trading cards of each of the characters of M Squad. Just like your classic baseball cards or superhero trading cards, it'll have an image of the character on the front, and on the back, it'll give you information about them. So if we reach our stretch goal, which is above that initial goal that we wanted to do, again, everybody gets copies of extra stuff, including these trading cards, for no additional cost. So that's how I'm using Kickstarter. So I hope for anybody who's not familiar with it, this helps you maybe feel a little more comfortable about going out, checking out Kickstarter, checking out my campaign, and backing it. So at this time, we're still it's a few days away. So what you would do is go to Kickstarter and there's a remind me button to click, and this will alert you when the campaign goes live so that you can go in and take a look at all the options that we have. So that's a little bit about that. I hope it clears things up. Thank you all so much for the support, the love, the enthusiasm that I've been getting about M Squad number 1. All of this is so exciting. I cannot wait to get this product created in my hands and then out to all of you so you can enjoy the story as well. Thanks. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more information, and enjoy the video. So this is Nova from the cover of the comic that I tried to create back in 1988. I did not have a character design that I could find from a sketchbook like I did with some of the other character profiles. So this is one of the earliest depictions of the character. Nova is a fire character. He can create heat and flames. He is in every way the polar opposite of his older sister, Frostbite, who can create ice and cold. So Nova can use his powers to fly, to blast enemies with flame, to absorb heat, pretty much anything around that heat and flame kind of manipulation. Um, this is, of course, the modern interpretation of that original character design, redone with computer coloring. Um, but next, we're going to see what he looks like now. So this is the trading card art. It will be full color when the trading cards are done, but this is Nova in his current M Squad costume. Um, you can see we've changed quite a bit. One of the things that is different that I've added to both him and to Frostbite is some tech on their costumes. So along the shoulders and along the legs, there's banded metal areas. This is technology that's built into the costume that would help Nova to direct the power of his flame and heat down through his limbs. So whether that's through his arms to blast out, to shoot those flames, or down his legs to propel himself through the air as he flies. That was something I added to the costume. The other thing is the goggles. Both Frostbite and Nova have goggles. Frostbite has them because she needs glasses, and so it was a way for her to keep her vision while she's in costume. For Nova, my idea was somebody who's flying through the air and flying at fairly fast speeds might want goggles to protect his eyes. Plus, I just thought it was a neat addition to the costume. So here he is in color on the cover to M Squad #1. You can see we've continued to go with sort of the red and orange motif with that costume. I love the glowing parts. I hadn't identified those as glowing, but the colorist of the book added that element, and I absolutely love it. So you've got this glowing emblem of the sun in the middle of his chest, as well as the shoulders and down the legs, where again that technology helps him to control and radiate his powers. Nova is a fun-loving character, definitely, as I said, the polar opposite of his sister Frostbite. So much more energetic, out there, the kind of person who's going to be a little more quick with the wit and a smart remark. Here is Nova inside of M Squad #1. So this is a panel from or part of a panel from M Squad #1, and you can see him flying with his sister Frostbite. And I said this in the last couple of videos as well. If you see them, the costumes are very different. What are these black costumes? Well, getting the superhero costumes is something that is going to be part of the storyline that you'll see in issues 2 and issue 3 to explain where they go from this to their superhero costume. There are some things that do translate through, the goggles, kind of that element. And as opposed to banding along the arms and legs, you've got these sort of metal blocks. Again, my idea is this is technology that would help him control his power and radiate it along his limbs. So again, you can see here also he can fly. He's one of only 2 characters that can fly on their own on the team, and he's carrying his sister. He is able to control his powers enough so he can carry her without burning her. And then this last scene is another panel from M Squad #1 where we see Nova really going all out with his power. So the villain is coming. Nothing has seemed to stop it so far. I don't want to give away spoilers, but Nova is going to blast the villain with his flame and see what that does. So just a great, cool effect, fun to do. And again, just a great addition to the overall team. So here we go. There's a little background on Nova. I'm really looking forward to writing more about him. You'll see, again, once you pick up the issue, kind of more of the personality. Again, I don't want to give away spoilers, so nothing with dialogue and things here yet. I think he's a character that's a lot of fun, and I think you'll enjoy him as well. So next up, I'm going to leave you with the trailer for M Squad #1. Again, thank you all for checking it out and for following along with all these videos. I really appreciate it. At the end of the video, there is the link to the Kickstarter campaign. Please feel free to check that out and click on the notify me button so you'll be notified as soon as the campaign does launch. Thank you all and enjoy.